2016 Chevy Suburban. We are replacing the rear brake pads in this. As you can see, I got everything set up back there. Now before you do anything, pop the hood open and make sure you don't have too much brake fluid in the reservoir, because if you do, when you compress the piston in the back, the fluid is going to overflow. So this one we got plenty of room to for the fluid to go back up, so we should be good on that. Let's go back here. You're gonna need 13mm. If you have a ratchet like this, so you have plenty of room to put your tool right here instead of a ratchet. So you got two 13mm bolts that we need to take off, and then this one open end wrench, or a wrench, we're gonna put it right here, because when you take off that bolt, this is gonna turn with it. So this is what we're gonna use to lock it in place. Flat, got the piston, caliper piston, retractor, whatever you call that. Got our wire brush, new pads, brake grease, brake cleaner. So let's go ahead and get started. Camera right here. Go ahead and take off those two bolts. You see, as I'm loosening this up, this bolt is turning with it, so I'm going to use this wrench to lock it in place. Take the top one off. Okay, so we got these two bolts off. Let's finish taking off the bottom one. Alright, now we're going to pry it out with a flat. Okay, and then we're going to let it sit like this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but now this one didn't come with the hardware. If you can reuse the old one, just make sure you it's not completely worn out, and you want to clean it good too. Come on. Almost out. We are. Now what you want to do, if you're going to reuse the old hardware, you're going to want to clean it with a wire brush. Spray the brake cleaner, and then we're going to pop it back in. Do the same for the bottom one. Doesn't have to be perfect, as long as you spray brake cleaner with it, get all the brake dust off. And see these two sliding pins, make sure that they're sliding in and out freely. If they're not, you need to take it off, and you need to put grease inside. Okay, now your brake pads are going to sit like this. this a little bit. Brake pads go in like this. The back one goes in like this. Make sure it's locked in there, but alright, so now we're gonna compress the piston all the way down using the old brake pads. We're gonna let it sit like this. If you have a C-clamp, you can use a C-clamp too, but I like using this one. So just keep turning it all the way down until the piston's all the way down. Okay, now we got it compressed all the way down. Let's go ahead and take this off. Okay. Now we're gonna clean that caliper, clean the brake dust off. Careful not to breathe this stuff into. This is not good for you. Alright, once we got that cleaned out, we're gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of brake grease on the brake pads. Again, make sure your brake pads are sitting on the hardware like it should be. Okay. Go ahead and put our caliper back on. Put the two 13mm bolts back on. Give it a little tap. Make sure it's tight. Do the same for the bottom. Spray a little bit more brake cleaner because we don't want any brake dust causing the brakes to squeak. That's it. Pretty easy job. Before you take it for a test drive, what you want to do is you want to sit inside and pump that brake pedal about 3 to 5 times until you feel the brake pedal getting harder and harder. Then take it for a drive, and that's it. See, our brake fluid's still good. Hope this video helped you. If you got any questions, comment below. Click on that subscribe button. And again, thank you for watching.